Oh, this is the pound dollar analysis for Wednesday, the 6th of December. Now, let's have a look at where prices have gone and where they're likely to go. So we've come up into this 35.50. As we can see, we've formed some resistance. We've had a pullback. We've had a retracement up. Didn't quite get there. So we've got a high there. We've got a potential lower high there. We've had this candle here. This candle is somewhat of a schism. This very large candle, most of which, if you have a look at the lower time frames, most of the movements in the candle, let's have a quick look. So if we just head over to, let's just be as quick as we can. Yeah, there we are. And we're just going to put that there. Hey, we're just going to do, ideally should have done this beforehand. And let's just get the scaling on here correct. And let's scale over. Let's see. There we are. There's a line we're looking for. Honestly, come on. There we are. So as we can see, that very large candle, and we're looking at this 5-minute time frame. As we can see here, most of the movement has come in a 5-minute candle. Let's just get the. Let's see if we can get the zoom in on. Oh, honestly, most of the movement has come in on the. Just bear with me a second here. Sorry about this. There we are. Make sure our drawings are fixed on the chart. So as we can see here, we've got this 5-minute candle. Most of the bearish momentum in that hourly candle on the hourly time frame, as we can see, most of it has happened on this 5-minute candle here. This candle I've just highlighted just here, which opened at 350. So in the 5 minutes from 350 to 355, just before 4 p.m. London, we've seen this very large move on the pound against the dollar within a 5-minute time span. So we're potentially looking from the high to the low, 96 pips within a 5-minute time span. So it's likely news related, and it was a schism in the market from which we've not seen. Let's just remove this drawing off the chart. Just going to delete that, and we're going to head over to the hourly. So within a 5-minute period, we did see a bit of a schism in the market. Now, that was the first indicator that we were seeing a turn in the market. Potentially after seeing these lower highs just here. So we'll just grab the pen. There we are, that candle that we've mentioned, 5-minute time frame, most of the movement, 96 or so pips. Now we did see that this market, we didn't trade above, so we could use the high as a reference point. There's a close. We did not revisit 34.88. Instead, what we have seen, we saw a bit of consolidation. We did see a breakdown of prices, quite a bit of breakdown. Broke below this 200 period moving average, headed towards that 33.68. Didn't quite get down to 33.68, which is a weekly pivot. We got as low as 33.70. So within 2 pips of the level, which is close enough. And we did see a retracement from there. We have seen prices from that 33.70 retrace all the way up to 34.50. Now, in around this 34.50, we have seen some more weakness come into the market. We have had a bit of consolidation. We've come down to this 34.29, which is a key level. It did act as minor support. We did see a bit of a bounce off there, as we can see here as well. We did see a strong move from that 34.29. We came pretty close to that 34.29. Again, we saw a strong move to the upside. So we did have a small bounce there, but we did see a breakdown of prices so far. So we do look poised to test this 200 period moving average. If we do see some buy side momentum, we'll see a price rack around 34.29, beyond which we're looking for see our price rack around 34.88. And beyond that, we'll see our prices react to the in around this candle, this very bearish candle. Currently sitting around 35.22, but the key level that we are looking at is in around this 35.50. These previous swing high in the market. We'll see our prices react around that previous swing high in the market. If we do see a retracement upwards. Overall, though, we've got our high, we've got a lower high. We've had this somewhat schism in the market. We've had a big sell-off all the way down to 200 period moving average. We've not seen a strong retracement. Instead, we've seen another test of that 200 period moving average. Frequent tests of a dynamic or a horizontal level usually see a break. So we might trade along this 200 period moving average, unless we do see quite a lot of momentum coming in the market, and we may not visit the 34.88 or 35.50 for some time. We might see a breakdown possibly to 33.50 before finding support and breaking back above the 200 period moving average. So if we head up, we're looking for 35.50 to cap us off. Potentially, if we do see a very strong fundamental catalyst, we could potentially see prices head towards that 36 from this 35.50 and beyond, which we're looking for the highs of 2017 so far in around 36.57. If we do see a breakdown, however, we do break below this 200 period moving average. Again, we look to see our most recent lows in around 33.68, 33.70, a break from which we're looking for that key level in around 33.50. If we're not able to hold on to the key level 33.50, 33.04, coupled with the 400 period moving average here in black, may act as a dynamic level with a confluence of the horizontal weekly level for a bounce to the upside, from which if we are able to break down, we're looking for the very next key level beneath. Let's just clean this chart up a bit. It is getting a bit messy here. The very key level beneath is at 32.81. Again, we're looking for buy side momentum to come into market, potentially seeing prices retrace towards that 33.50, possibly 33.70, and beyond that 34.29. Those are the key levels that we are looking at on the pound against the dollar. So we'll just head over to the daily time frame before wrapping up here. Over on the daily time frame, let's get scaling on here, correct. So on this daily time frame, we're in a bit of a trading range. We have had a consistent trend to the upside. Now we have found some resistance here. So we've got our highs up there. We've not quite got up there. Instead, we have found some resistance currently in the market. We've had this somewhat exhaustion candle. We've got a candle from its open to the close, pretty sizable, at the end of a very persistent trend. And we have seen some retracement of that candle. So we do have this candle just there with the wick, a very large wick to the downside, which was us, where we did mention previously there's a bit of a schism in the market. So we are seeing a retracement, but overall with trend is still to the upside. So we could potentially see retracement all the way down to the key levels already mentioned, marked out in red, before we see further upside momentum taking us above these highs here and head towards the highs of 2017 so far. But overall, over the short term, we do seem to be heading downwards until we find a major level of support for the pound dollar. So that's wrap up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.